How's it going, Guardians? Shifty here, and as requested on my Warlock video, today I've got for you a solo run of the Grandmaster Devil's Lair Nightfall on a Titan. Not only that, but I'm going to be using Ashen Wake with fusion grenades, which also appeared in another comment on my Warlock video. Before I get into the rest of my loadout, you know the deal. If you end up enjoying the video, make sure to hit that like button, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. Alright, so for this run I am using Bottom Tree Sunbreaker with the fusion grenade as I already mentioned, and for my exotic I have Ashen Wake. Next up, for my weapons, I'm using the same loadout that I used on my Warlock. In my kinetic slot I have Arbalest because it's an amazing weapon for this Nightfall and pretty much any Nightfall with barrier champions. Then in my energy slot I have the Wolftone Draw bow. This is going to be for overload champions. And in my heavy slot I have the threaded needle linear fusion rifle. And lastly, for my armor mods, I'll just quickly show you each piece of armor, and if you need to see anything in more detail, just pause the video. And that's it for my loadout here. I will have live commentary with this run. I will also have timestamps if you want to skip to a particular part of the strike. Without further ado, let's hop into it. Alright, if you've never seen me do a solo run of the Grandmaster Devil's Lair, I tend to skip all the enemies here at the beginning, including the Overload Champion. You don't need to kill the Overload Champion here to get a Platinum rating. So I'm going to kind of skirt around the edges to skip all of the enemies here. Now on my Warlock run that I posted the other day, I saw a comment suggesting that I do a Titan run, and that's what I'm going to be doing here in today's video. I also saw another comment where someone was using Ashen Wake with fusion grenades, so I'm giving that a go today as well. Now I've never really used Ashen Wake and fusion grenades in PvE, so we're going to see how this goes. So first thing, I want to see if it can actually take out a red bar enemy in a Grandmaster Nightfall, and I just proved that it does. Try to get some of these Thrall right away. And now I want to go for the barrier. It's a pretty good location, and Arbalest should easily take it out here. And that might do it. Since the overload is right here, I'm going to go ahead and take it out. I should be able to get 3 linear fusion rifles off before I swap back to my bow to prevent healing. And unfortunately the wizard is here now, so I'm going to have to give up on that champion for now. The enemies are behaving a little bit strangely here. Either way, 3 linear fusion rifle shots again, back to the bow. And of course the wizard decides to come back. Alright, wizard. Alright, what do we got here? Are there any dregs? There is a dreg. Dropped a bunch of special ammo. Once I push up these stairs, we're going to have Thrall spawning out of this doorway. Go ahead and take those out. Pretty easily there. Next up, I want to go for this barrier champion right here. See if I can take it out before it gets back. I'm going to wait for a barrier again. There we go. And I have plenty of special ammo lying right here. Gonna head on over here. Immediately toss a grenade to try to take out some enemies. And that worked out pretty well. I did almost die there though. I'm going to go ahead and super here. And I'm going to go for the snipers in the back if I can. Snipers are down. What about this arc shielded captain? Come on out. Arc captain down. What do I have left? The overload champion. Gotta be careful there. Also a dreg. And that was a close one. I could have easily died right there. And the champion is down, so we can go for the scan. And make our way over to this semi-safe spot. Prepare for the first overload champion to show up. Unfortunately, I had to reload my Arbalest. Alright, now that I have a grenade up, I'm going to head on to the left here and throw it on this big group of dregs. Hopefully get a few of them. I got most of them actually. Might have some more dregs spawning here in just a moment. I should round this corner. We might get a shank spawn now. We do. Gonna head back. Alright, let's toss a grenade on all those shanks. Get a few of them down there. That was a pretty solid grenade. Sunspots did a lot of work as well. And I believe time to go for the captain, and then we'll be done with the first stage here. I'm going to hop up on this tanker and wait for the enemies to spawn out of this doorway, and then throw a grenade and head back to the semi-safe spot. And prepare for the 2 solar shielded wizards that spawn. And the other one should pop out. And dead. Basically spawn kill this champion. Figured these arc-shielded knights were going to come up. Gonna back away one more time as I prepare for some art captains to come over here. I'm gonna go ahead and super. Almost had that captain. It should sneak around the corner again here in just a moment. And the shanks are out for this wave. Wait just a moment for them to show up. And the Overload champions are out for the next wave. I'm going to backtrack for those. Here I want to try to isolate one of them kind of over to the right here. I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to toss a grenade on that Vandal. One of the overloads is down. I'm gonna just finish this one off with my bow. That didn't go as planned. There's plenty of special ammo lying around, so I'm going to go ahead and use some of it. And we are done with this area. Make sure I grab some ammo here. Maxed out. There is a Vandal left, but I don't need to kill that. Toss a grenade on that Vandal to kill it. Got a Dreg as well. Now I'm going to wait for the Overload to come out into a better position a little bit. That's better. Alright, out here I want to prioritize the 2 Vandal snipers that spawn on top of this building. Got one down. Got the second one down. And I want to try to go for the barrier champion when it pops out. Got the Vandals down. And that servitor is down. There's going to be some Vandal snipers way out here. I do want to take care of those. Let's get these dregs out of the way. So 1 out of 4 is down. 2 out of 4 are down. Three out of 4. I'm gonna hop up here and see what I can find. There it is. And it looks like the Overload champion is right here as well. I'm gonna go ahead and weaken a couple of these orange bars in the distance. Now at this stage I don't want to push too far forward because I don't want to spawn the Brigs or Walker tank yet. Go for this champion quick. I can't hit that Vandal, so I'm going to go ahead and take the Vandal out to my left. Then the enemies that are down low here. I'm going to try to go for these snipers that are slightly to my right. Should be about 3 of them. Take out some of the enemies down to my right here. And I'm going to try to get this barrier champion if possible. I may not be able to. One more time I'm going to try for that barrier. And I don't think it's going to come back out. So instead I'm going to go ahead and spawn the Brigs and the Walker tank. So we are going to have a Brig right over here. I'm going to actually go ahead and pop my super. I'm going to keep an eye on my super here. And I'm going to back away. Now I'm just going to use my bow to go for the faceplate. And now that the faceplate is gone, I'm going to go ahead and use my linear fusion rifle. First Brig is down. Gonna move on to the right and go for the second Brig over here. I'm going to try to lure it up here, get it in a better position. And now it should be in a pretty good position. Watch out for the void attack here. Oh, now I gotta lure it back a little bit. Wish it would stop shooting off to the left like that. This one is requiring a little bit more patience. Getting close to having the faceplate off though. And that Brig is down. Get the attention of the walker tank like that. Then I'm going to move on to the left. On top of this building. And start breaking the legs. Alright, let's go for another leg here. And the walker tank is down. I'm going to go for these marauders that spawned at some point. Mainly because I want to try and get myself some ammo as well. Just some heavy. I know there's some more marauders around here. You can see there's a sniper as well. Guess it wasn't a sniper. Either way, I'm going to go for this overload now and back away from that ship. And here is one of those marauders I was talking about. And now I can go for the overload. I think the next best enemy to go for is actually going to be that barrier champion, but it's not currently in my line of sight right now. So I'm going to go ahead and clear out some of these other enemies right now. There it is. Barrier down. All right. Take a peek for some ammo, some special, some heavy. Still got a couple enemies in the back there. Either way, I'm going to push up a little bit and get the next wave of ads to spawn. And I think that should do it. I think that's all the enemies. Nope, I see one more Dreg. Grab all this ammo lying around and then make my way to the boss room. Before I can begin the boss fight, we do have some dregs and a couple overload champions to deal with. And that was not good. We're getting some grenade spam from the dregs, of course. That's to be expected. I'm going to try to take those out right away. There we go. I think I got most of the dregs. Looks like there's one more hiding somewhere. Should be getting close. And now I want to isolate one of the champions. I don't want those dregs hanging around. And now the boss fight should be beginning. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and pop my super. Get a couple throws off on the boss. I want to take that Arc Captain out. Because it will run into this room. Kind of expecting the Shank spawn very soon. Get a couple shots off on the boss there. Here come the Shanks. As soon as these servitors spawn, I'm going to go for those. I'm going to go for 3 of them right away. Just so they don't get their shots into this room. And I can safely take out a bunch of the other enemies. I'm going to go ahead and pick up some of this ammo. That worked out pretty well. Thought we had one more enemy back there. Maybe not. I'm going to go for this last servitor. And there was one enemy. Now I can go for it. And we're going to have another enemy spawn, which I'm going to be careful for here. I don't think that's going to kill it. It actually did. That's surprising. I didn't think it would kill an orange bar. I'm going to go ahead and use my barricade there. So much spam. Since this is the case, I'm going to go ahead and super. There's just so much spam coming in that window, I can't do much about it. If you didn't see, there's invisible marauders coming in. Boss decided to pop up here. I'm going to go ahead and get some shots off on that while it's here. Might as well. Try not to die to it, I guess. Okay, both captains are down. Gotta be careful with these marauders. Alright, let's go for some boss damage. As soon as the servitors are out again, I'm going to go ahead and take out 3 of them. That way I don't have to worry about them as I'm taking out the overload champions that are going to be spawning here. There's one overload. Let's see if I can get it out here. I guess this is as good a place as any. One down. All right, both champions are down, and I'm going to go for the servitor. I'm going to be ready for the boss. I'm going to go out here and grab some ammo quick, head back inside. I'm actually going to go down low. I'm going to head on over here, pop my super. Try to take out as many enemies as I can right up here to my right. And then I'm going to go ahead and go for the boss. And the boss is down, and that is a solo completion of the Grandmaster Devil's Lair Nightfall on a Titan using Ashen Wake with fusion grenades. Now, I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, remember to like and subscribe. I just want to thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.